How big is God? Big enough. That's the kind of faith we need. When two blind men asked Jesus to open their eyes, he asked them if they believed for it. When they assured him they did, he said, "According to your faith, be it done to you." And because they believed that God was big enough, their eyes were opened. Their miracle was bound to their belief. A difference maker takes that connection seriously. He believes that God can provide whatever solution his situation requires. He does not let himself be daunted by difficulty because he knows that God's power dwarfs any obstacle. The Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save. This allows him to assess the situation and pursue the resolution that is needed, rather than selecting a lesser option that can be achieved in his own strength. Marriages can be fixed. Addictions can be broken. Body can be healed. Minds can be restored. Bills can be paid. Jobs can be provided. Nations can be revived. God is big enough. Most Christians believe that God can theoretically do those things, but have little confidence that he will, right here and right now. Difference makers take God at his word. If the situation requires money, they pray for provision. If pride is the problem, they pray for conviction. And if the only hope is a miracle, that's when difference makers get really excited. Speak life over dead things. If Jesus were to say, "According to your faith be it unto you," what would you receive? Think carefully, because that is exactly what you will receive. For some reason, we think we need to protect God from his own word. We pray safe little prayers with lots of qualifiers so that no matter what happens, we can still say we received a positive answer. God doesn't need you to protect his honor like some fair maiden. He wants you to take his audacious promises and speak life over dead things, like Elijah did. Take a moment and think about a difficulty you are facing. What would be the ideal solution to this problem? What is the grandest solution that would bring God the greatest glory? That's the solution you should pursue and pray for. As I said at the beginning, most of us have experienced God's miraculous power at some point. Trouble is, the devil tries to convince us that these are exceptions and that we should not expect such a wonder again. So we don't, and we keep the testimony to ourselves lest anyone should think us to be some kind of fanatic. The church needs difference makers who believe that God's supernatural intervention is to be the rule, not the exception. Men who will walk, talk, and pray like today might be the day for another victory. Who won't settle for kind words to a grieving mother, but will ascend heaven with their petitions for resurrection.